Alright, this is IMAX Nation 1980 here with another record collection video, but this time I'll be focusing on singles and albums that are not 12-inch records. So here we got Al Goodman, South Pacific, along with songs from Oklahoma. This is probably the oldest record I have in my collection, as it's from 1949. This and the next couple of records are all picture sleeves. So here we got the Beatles, The Long and Winding Road, and For You Blue. Here we got Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me, and Ring of Fire. See the cover much better there. Here we got In Excess, Never Tear Us Apart. This one's actually got the price tag still on it. And Different World, the single mix. Here we got Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls. And on the B side of this, Something for Nothing. Here we got Neil Diamond, Hello Again, and Dazed and Amazed and Confused. Got those mixed up, sorry. Same artwork on the back. Here's a EP of pop instrumentals featuring Wally Stott, Paul Weston, Percy Faith, Ken Griffin, and Harry James. It's nice, it's got a gatefold. It's on Columbia. Here we got singles that don't have full artwork but still have artwork around the sleeve, but are not really picture sleeves. We got an original Parlophone Beatles single, I Want to Hold Your Hand, and This Boy. Here we got the Carpenters, There's a Kind of Hush All Over the World, and Caught Between Goodbye and I Love You. You can see that one's on A&M Records. We got a little bit more by Dr. Hook. And on the B side, a couple more years. This is on Capitol Records, of course. We got Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys. And on the B side, A Woman Like You on MCA. This one's not in the correct sleeve, but it's in the sleeve for now. I Only Want You by the Passions. And on the flip side of this is My Love. Here we got Paul McCartney and Wings, Live and Let Die. And on the B side of this, I Lie Around. It's an Apple record. Here we got Honky Tonk Women by Rolling Stones. And on the B side of this single is You Can't Always Get What You Want. I'll be in an edited version though, because it was before the Let It Bleed album was released. Here we got Venus by The Shocking Blue. This is on Colossus, and on the flip side of this record is Hot Sand. And here we got Babe by Styx, and on the flip side of this is I'm Okay. Now these are singles in, 45s that don't have artwork. So here we got Badfinger, Day After Day, and Money. Here we got Help Me Rhonda by the Beach Boys, and on the flip side of this is Kiss Me Baby. Here we got All You Need Is Love, the Beatles, and on the flip side of this, Baby You're a Rich Man. Here's another Beatles 45, Hello Goodbye. On the flip side of this is I Am the Walrus. Here we got Candida by Dawn and Knock 3 Times on the flip side. Tony Orlando and Dawn. Here we got Earth, Wind and Fire, Let's Groove. And on the flip side of this album, single, is an instrumental version of Let's Groove, as you can see there. Here we got Eddie Rabbitt, Driving My Life Away. This is on Elektra. And on the B side, $2 in the Jukebox. And here's a promotional not for sale record, and it plays at 33 RPM rather than 45. It's Elvis Costello and the Attractions. It's a little bonus record. I guess it came with advanced copies of this year's model. It is from 78, so I should have it with this year's model, kind of like how I have the Stevie Wonder EP with the album itself. And here we got Elvis Presley, Heartbreak Hotel. The original too, it's even got the price sticker on it. And the B side of this is I Was the One. Here we got Elvis Presley, Don't Be Cruel, and Hound Dog. All these are on RCA, of course. And this seems to be a later pressing here of Elvis Presley's Blue Suede Shoes. and Tutti Frutti. Here's Eric Clapton, Willie and the Hand Jive on RSO. And on the back, Mainline, Florida. Here we have Fleetwood Mac, Don't Stop. And on the flip side of this, Never Going Back Again. Both from Rumors there. Here we have Helen Reddy, Leave Me Alone, Ruby Red Dress. And on the flip side of this, The Old Fashioned Way. Here we have Jerry Reed, Eastbound and Down. This is from the Smokey and the Bandit soundtrack. And on the flip side, I'm Just a Redneck in a Rock and Roll Bar. Here we got Johnny Rivers, Baby I Need Your Lovin', and Getting Ready for Tomorrow. It's on Imperial. Here we have Journey, Open Arms, both from Escape and the soundtrack to Heavy Metal. Flip side, Little Girl. Okay, and here's a pretty interesting Kool and the Gang single right here. It's Victory, and it's the same song on the B side, but it's both side A, as you can see there, side A. You flip it over, it also says side A. Same song on both sides. It's not even a different version or so. It's a promotional copy too, so I wonder. Here we have Paul McCartney and Wings, My Love. And on the B side of this, The Mess, which is live from the Wings Over Europe tour. Here we have a promotional Paul McCartney record right here. It's at 33 RPM, much like that Elvis Costello one. It's coming up live in Glasgow, but funny thing is, if you look at the flip side of this, it's absolutely nothing, no grooves. It's a special one-sided record, and it came with advanced copies of McCartney. Isn't that something? So this side is completely blank, no grooves, no nothing. It even specifically says play the other side. Nobody I Know, Peter and Gordon. It's on Capitol. On the flip side, You Don't Have to Tell Me. I'm writing on it, but it's alright. Here we got the Platters, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Can't really see the label there. It's kind of faded. And on the flip side, No Matter What You Are. Here's an interesting one. I'm not sure if this is a bootleg or if it's real. This is on Alert Records. This is Linda by the Premiers, and on the B side, I Needed Love. Of course, the Premiers had that only hit. One of their only hits was Farmer John in the mid-60s. This is also on red vinyl, so it's really nice to have. I don't know if it's a legitimate, because I don't remember reading anything of the Premiers being on Alert Records, but it's still nice to have. If you have any more info on the single, because I've looked it up time and time again. I couldn't really find much info on it, but if you have any info, please tell me. Here we have Ghostbusters, Ray Parker Jr., of course, the theme to the 1984 movie. On the flip side is the same song, but in instrumental form. Here we have Ringo Starr, Oh My My. And on the B-side, Step Lightly. Here we have Steve Miller Band, Rockin' Me, but it's just credited to Steve Miller rather than Steve Miller Band. And on the flip side, Shubadu Mama Mama, which was actually from the Joker album, released 3 years before Rockin' Me, which was on Fly Like an Eagle. Here we have a Motown record here, You Keep Me Hanging On by the Supremes. And on the flip side of this record, Remove This Doubt. Here we have two Three Dog Night albums. We have Joy to the World, and on the flip side of Joy to the World, I Can Hear You Calling. And here's an old-fashioned love song, and on the flip side, Jam. Both from Harmony. Here we got Tom Jones, She's a Lady. This is on Parrot, and My Way. And this is an interesting one. This is a doo-wop band called the Van Dykes. Again and Again. This is on Green Sea Records. And Rich Girl. This is interesting also. This is what you would find in a magazine. It's a Time Life demo. You would just put this down on your turntable, and there's the grooves there, and you can listen. It's a little sample of what's on the album they're advertising. This one's for the swing era. I guess it was a big Time Life compilation released at the time. I'm assuming this is from the mid-70s, given the Capitol Bullseye logo there. Here's my only 78, and I don't have, I mean, in the recent update there were 2, but unfortunately I found a crack in that one, so I had to toss that one as well. So unfortunately this is the only one that's in alright condition. Sleigh Ride Polka by the Globetrotters. On the flip side of this is Modern Design Polka. This is a Columbia Records. The sleeve's all ripped up, unfortunately. Trying to be as careful with it as possible. And Paul LaValle's Concert in the Park. I think that's how you pronounce it. Played by City Service Band of America. This is a 10-inch LP rather than a 78. And it's on RCA. It's from 1954. And take a look at the label. Yep. So there you have it. Those were all my singles and non-LP records, except the Paul LaValle one, but still that wasn't 12 inches. So thanks for watching. This is IMAX Nation 1980 signing off.